And we are back. Hope you guys had a nice little 10-minute break there. A little over 10 minutes, experienced a little technical difficulty, but hey, we're back right now. That's what counts. Right, Mondo?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we're going to be looking at two big battle royales for Switch here. So really, I gotta be honest here, a lot of these competitors here are making their first time debut. The only one that's not is Bowser Jr. here. So, Vondo, what are your thoughts going into this matchup?
Knowing that some of these new players are in, the only one has experience is Bowser. So Bowser, he has the experience over all of them. So it could go always another way with beginner's luck and whatnot. But let's see.
Yeah, no, as far as Bowser Jr. goes, I would say he's got to be my favorite in this, but I'm not going to count out some of the other guys here because I have been training with them personally, such as Captain Falcon, Fox McCloud, even really Samus and Yoshi here.
Mm-hmm.
So, without further ado here, we're going to go ahead and get started. This will be 5 stock, no items, and all these amiibo have no spirits to them. So it's really going to be pretty pure here. Let's get it going.
Mm-hmm. All right, here we go.
Smash Classic here.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, look at that. Oh. Seems like Ice Climbers. I don't know if they got that. At first they were just standing there. I didn't know if they had a clue what they were doing. But
well, I think we're going to be seeing a lot of that here. Vondo saying that this is a lot of these guys' first real matchup on Twitch on the big screen here.
Mm-hmm.
As we see the beginning moments here, everyone's just wanting to get ahead on everybody.
Captain Falcon just lost a stock. It seems, some of these people, they messed up on their recoveries, but that's okay, It's their first big match.
Speaking of, I can see from our overlay here, it's kind of blocking the stocks here, so we'll try and keep you guys as updated as possible, and try to keep that in mind for next time.
Mm-hmm. Lots of action. Going in. That was a nice elimination. Couldn't even tell who that was from.
Yeah, I gotta admit here, with basically what's going on right now, we're just seeing everyone coming in bunches here.
Yeah.
It's very hard to tell who's hitting who and who's knocking out who right now.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to keep an eye on the stocks here for everybody. It looks like Ryu only has 3 stock right now, whereas the spoke too soon.
That's a nice elimination right there.
Spoke too soon on the climbers here. They actually now only have 4 stock available.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but other than that, though, guys, everyone here is hanging tough, including Samus right now.
Mm-hmm.
Samus is doing very well. It looks like at least 4 stock here. I actually can't tell if the Switch dock is in the way.
Samus, you said? Samus has about 3 stocks left.
Well, 3 stocks now, it looks like.
So does Marth. Marth has about 3 stocks.
Yeah, it looks like 3 stocks, and also Samus just leveled up here, so improvement for her.
Mm-hmm. Ryu looks like he's to be in last with 1 stock.
Wow.
So,
and what's funny with Ryu is that, you're thinking, hey, here comes Street Fighter about to kick everyone's ass. Not true here, folks. Ryu is hurting, and,
Fox is not able to make it up. He just lost a life.
Yeah, he really didn't hit that recovery at the right time, and I was actually just about to touch on that with Ryu. I think just the big reason he's not doing as well as he should is that lack of the recovery here.
Ryu just got eliminated, speaking of him.
Yeah, he's done, folks.
Yeah, as it looks like right there on the right, those amiibos are just standing next to each other, so 4 of them now.
Hey, they're saving their energy, Servando. Kind of like we needed that 10-minute break. They need their break right now.
Yeah, look at them. Well, just right back at
it. So again, folks, everyone here just learning. This is not like your Wii U stuff. Smash Ultimate is going to be a process here, so stay tuned to really just see who improves and who's just kind of going to go the back of the line here. And as we can see here, Fox only has 1 life remaining here. Not looking very likely he's going to walk out with the W here, but you know, keep in mind these Star Fox guys, they are fighters. Both him, Falco, and even Wolf, really. Yeah, there goes Fox McCloud here. So now that we're starting to get to about the halfway point, Servando, who do you think is really going to take this one here?
I think I have to go with Yoshi. You know, he seems to be doing pretty well right now. You know, he's not taking too much damage. He has about 3 stock. Out of everybody else, he has 3 stock. He has the lowest damage. So I think I'm going to go with Yoshi.
Well, that's a pretty safe bet here. It's just, I gotta admit, in my experience here, Yoshis just don't really do that well. Whether we're talking amiibo or just players, really. Like if your main is Yoshi, you have some skills there, sir. Or madam. We don't discriminate here in amiibo.
Nope. Look at that. Oh, Samus just leveled up again for a second time.
Yep, she is improving here. So, I mean, that's the thing here, folks. You may see them getting a little lackadaisical or just running into one another, but, you know, keep in mind they're going to start to just blossom into the great competitors like the Wii U League. Right now, it just looks like we're starting to wind down.
Oh. That was a nice elimination. It looks like Fox just got eliminated.
Actually, Fox has been eliminated.
Oh, has he been eliminated? Okay.
Yeah, I actually believe that was C. Falcon there. That is quite shocking. Yeah, the C. Falcon. I'm going to be a little biased here. I really enjoy playing as C. Falcon, even training C. Falcons, just because, you know, their moveset is so quick and so diverse, really.
I have to agree with that. You know, he is a very fun player to play with. But there goes, I think that was Yoshi, yep. No, Yoshi's still in there. It was Marth.
Marth, and it looked like Bowser Jr. there. So, yeah, those two just really took a header right there.
Although Bowser Jr. is, you know, the more experienced one, he just was not able to make it on top. So.
Yeah, you know, that can happen in these battle royals, really. Just not so much that, you know, Bowser Jr. had a bad night or that, you know, basically he just seemed like really a lot of people knew he had the experience, so they all just ganged up on him, really. 3.5 minutes remaining here. We got 3
Yoshi was just eliminated. He just lost his stock.
Yeah, that was just wow.
But Yoshi still has 1 more stock ahead of both Samus and Marth, so looks like Marth just got eliminated. Now it's up to Yoshi and Samus.
Marth tried with that recovery, but it just didn't work out for him. That was a shame, but you know, now we are down to the last 2 here. That is going to be Gluten, Yoshi, and Samus, also known as Candy. So yeah, I mean, we got Gunner's basically favorite, the classic Samus, and then we also got the adorable brawler Yoshi here. You think Yoshi's going to take this one, Vondo?
Yeah, I think he is, you know.
Yeah, I'm still in shock right now. I really thought we were going to see a big Bowser Jr. victory here, but I was clearly wrong. Grappled by Yoshi. Spits out Samus. And both competitors looking like they're just trying to analyze one another, just looking for that next big move, especially Samus here, who really needs to go ahead and figure out what she's going to do in these final minutes here. Less than 2 minutes actually remaining. I don't know, Vondo. What do you think Samus's best course of action is?
Dodge and move, you know, hit him and dodge.
I would have to agree with you there. Guerrilla warfare would be best for Samus, especially. Oh, man, that was nice.
Very close. But I don't know if Samus can make it back.
I don't know either. That's a heck of a jump there.
Yeah.
No. Yoshi is your winner and on his own stage nonetheless. Wow. I'm in shock right now. Especially seeing where Bowser Jr. really wound up on that.
Yeah, 5th place.
Yeah, he could have done just a little bit better on that. But regardless, though, I mean, I think it was still a great match for these young competitors here. Yoshi's going to be moving on to the next round here. He's one step closer to participating in that world title match, which will basically be a fatal 4-way. Right now we have Bowser, Inkling, and Lucas already decided there. So we're going to go ahead and continue on next week in that regard to see who's going to move on to face Bowser, Lucas, and Inkling for that title. In the meantime, though, let's go ahead and look at some of these stats here. I'm actually really interested to see who was doing a lot of the butt kicking here.
It was actually C. Falcon. So he did 8 eliminations, 8 KOs.
I see that here, and we also got Marth, though, at 8 eliminations as well. They were pretty neck and neck here. I'm just very surprised that C. Falcon actually was eliminated a lot sooner, it seems like, than Marth.
By almost a whole 2 minutes.
Right. So we're going to go ahead and see the level ups here between Fox and Samus here, and, of course, save the replay. Nice thing about Smash Ultimate is that, you know, you don't have to really save the replay twice here. They got your back on that. But as we're taking a look here, it really looks like, you know, not a whole lot of just people ganging up on one another here. Pretty much everyone trying to take out everybody. And, you know, the damage, it's looking pretty good for Bowser Jr. and Yoshi. Everyone else, slim pickings there. Alright, and as we're just scrolling through here, you're going to also see that hit percentage. I really like to analyze this just because, you know, really kind of gives you the kind of feel the match was. Basically very defensive or very offensive. From what we can see here, looked pretty offensive here, especially considering Yoshi landed half of his moves here today and picked up the W.
Very good for Yoshi, very good.
Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much all the stats here we got for you. Just also want to cover on the some of the grabs here. Yoshi with 15, but a lot easier for him with the tongue, though.
10 throws, okay. Yeah, 25, longest draw, 25 seconds.
Yes, sir. So congratulations are going out to Yoshi on that one. So we're going to go ahead and get set up with our final Battle Royal. In fact, final match of the night here, folks. So what is going to happen here is it is going to now feature Amiibo who do possess spirits. However, these Amiibo here are going to be making their debut just like a lot of the Amiibo you saw in the previous match. So we're going to go ahead and get that all set up here. Alright, Vondo, we're going to be looking at a lot of diverse competitors here, though we're going to also just make sure that we really focus on the fact that there are a lot of different links in this match. We're going to go ahead and take a closer look at that.
So this is the regular Link, also known as Blade.
That is right, Vondo. And we also got Cut here. He is brand new alongside his basically identical twin here. And what's interesting is they are both sporting more attack-based spirits here. So we really want to just see a lot of aggressiveness coming from these guys here.
Mm-hmm.
And we also got Fader coming in. Big things revolving around him with the training. Also, we got a little bit of a switch here. This is going to be Young Link. This is going to be known as Future, not just because I'm a fan of the artist Future, but also because, this Young Link is looking like he will be the future of the Amiibo fights. Also, coming into the match here, we got Snake, nicknamed Mamba, just, well, really remembering Kobe Bryant and all the great things he's done, not only as an NBA player, but as just a hell of a guy, really. So we also have coming in Grapevine. This is going to be more the Ivysaur amiibo here, kind of why we threw the Vine name in. But we're also going to be looking at the Squirtle amiibo, also known as Wet Willy. God, you gotta love a name like Wet Willy. And finally, the final competitor in this fight, also making her Amiibofight debut, it's going to be Isabelle. I mean, personally, I had my doubts about Isabelle coming into Smash Brothers, but I think it was a great addition. What do you think, Servando?
I liked Isabella. She's also a new character, and so it makes it pretty cool. I've always liked Isabella in Animal Crossing too. So.
I gotcha. Now, I know you're big into Animal Crossing. Me and Michael Amir, not so much, though. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and get started. Final match of the night, guys. Place your bets now. And it is going. Servando, really everyone here is making their debut here, so this is going to be a tough question to ask, but who do you got your money on going blind going into this Battle Royale?
I'm going to go with my boy Snake. Just because, I've always been a big fan of playing as him, and he has some pretty, cool moves. You can be pretty tactical with those grenades and rockets and stuff, so, I hope he pulls out some of those tonight.
I got to agree with you to an extent. I've actually been playing a little bit of Snake online, and, he has just such a unique moveset to where, you can really just keep your competition guessing, and you could just come in, with those projectiles, or, make them think twice, come in with the grab and the big, those big aerial moves. He's got a whole arsenal of moves, really.
Mm-hmm. Somebody leveled up. Looks like it was Ivysaur.
All right, good for them. And it's really looking like
Isabella's just leveled up, so it looks like we're getting some few level ups in here and whatnot. That's really good. Ooh, that was a nice elimination.
Yeah, Servando, I know you might be able to see the screen a little better than I can, because I know a lot of people at home can't see this because of the overlay. Again, we're sorry.
Looks like everybody has all 5 socks except for Fader and, now Squirtle. Or Ivysaur, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I see that here. Looks like Grapevine, is only at one less stock here than what he started out at. But
yeah, so is Wet Willy. Wet Willy just lost one. But everybody's like, oh, that was a nice one. I think that was from Charizard, I want to say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, Charizard, going back to Squirtle now as Wet Willy. It looks like he might be a big favorite in this matchup here. Yeah, and I'm just seeing level ups as far as
that
the
was
eye
a
can
nice
see.
Move from Link right there. That was very, very nice.
Well, Servando, we got a lot of doubles in this match. We got
We do.
3 Links and we got 2 Pokemon trainers. So I'm going to ask you this question now. These 3 Links that you're seeing so far after about 2 minutes of play, who are you liking between those 3?
I think I go with Fader. He looks like he's doing pretty well. He has he just eliminated Cut. That's what it was.
Yeah, we did see Cut just go ahead and take a big elimination there.
Yeah.
That's going to hurt his chances here, considering the fact that we still got Amiibo that still have 5 stocks right now.
I think I have to take back what I said about Fader, because he just SD'd. So.
Hey, you know what? He'll get there someday, but right now is just not his day.
No. Looks like who's doing really good right now has to be Blade. You know, I should have said Blade.
Yeah, it's really looking like Blade right now is kind of that sleeper, which it's funny. I had a feeling we were going to see a sleeper in this match. I just didn't think it was going to be Blade. Well, Servando, getting back to my earlier question here, knowing that we got doubles, who are you liking more between Grapevine and Wet Willie? Who's really impressing you so far?
No, Grapevine. You know, he's staying there pretty high on the damage, but he's still staying alive. So he knows how to dodge and move and make those really attacks and whatnot count. So looks like he's also pretty smart, letting the other competitors fight it out, and he just sticks back and watches it. So.
That's usually my motto in a lot of these big battle royales.
Yeah, that's what I tend to do in those matches that involve a lot of people. I usually let them fight it out, and then I just pick up the scraps.
Kind of like the last time we fought.
Yeah.
Fatal 5-way with Mr. Toddy.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes if two people are just going at it, you gotta just let them do it, and then you just do the rest.
Yeah, no, I got to agree with that, because, I mean, it's not just good strategy to go ahead and let these two just duke it out, but, I mean, you just trying to get in the middle here, you kind of feel like little brother trying to basically break up your parents or just break up your two other brothers just trying to fight. You might be able to do something, but not a lot.
Mm-hmm. Pokemon Stage has always been one of my favorite ones. It's always been really fun. I like the one basic, the one big area, and then the two little floating platforms. So, but then it's also pretty cool how it does change from map to map. That's what I've always liked about Pokemon Stadium. So.
I would agree with that. This was a favorite for me, my cousin, and his buddies when we would all play. Back during the Melee days. Melee, this was like really the map here to really play on, but the great thing when Melee came out, it had so many great stages. Like on that, even still had Corneria. So, I mean, just with Smash Ultimate offering all these great stages, it's just like taking an hour to pick what stage you want to fight on.
I mean, you can never go wrong with, the OG Final Destination or anything,
No, that's definitely a favorite of mine, especially when I'm like facing someone I know is competitive, know is very good at the game, like you or even my cousin. Really, like those are I want to be competitive, just bare bones of the map.
Nobody has been eliminated, knocked out of the fight so far, but looks like Fader's on his last life and Wet Willie.
Yeah, I also see Grapevine. Oh. Isabel now. It looks like she is. Again, the dock is in my way. Can you see that, Vondo?
She has 2 stocks left.
Oh, she does have 2 stocks. Very nice. Okay.
So Fader and Wet Willie both have 1 stock left, and Blade is still at 3.
Yeah, everyone else looking like 2 here. So, I mean, with less than 4 minutes now, I mean, we're still got the whole gang here. I'm a little surprised, but not that surprised, just seeing that these are the rookies here. Yeah, and you see all these links here trying to hit that up B. I mean, it's wishful thinking to go ahead and hit that big move, guys, but thing is, you got to know when to use it and when not to use it, especially because that is your recovery. You're going to be left very vulnerable coming back to the stage here. And it looks like we do got that first elimination, Fader, who you really thought was going to be the GOAT here, just didn't quite measure up here.
No, he's not the GOAT. Unfortunately. Future just he just lost a stock. But Willie has been eliminated.
Wow, that is shocking right there.
Looks like Grapevine. Yep, Grapevine was eliminated from the match. He's no longer in there. I think it's going to be down to Cut and Blade, basically the 2 links.
Alright, no, I mean, as far as Link goes, I have such a love-hate relationship with this character. Love for the fact that I can do pretty well with him on my own, but just hate when I'm fighting them online, or especially against my cousin, which is his main here. Those bombs, the boomerangs, the arrows. Yeah, that gets annoying.
Yeah, that definitely can be annoying.
Well, we're down to 5 here. And Isabel is still hanging tough here. God bless her.
Top 5. Top 5.
Yeah, and quite honest with you here, when I was training Isabel, really had a tough time just trying to connect, because it's like with Isabel and Villager having similar move sets, I really don't feel like I exceed with either of them. So to see her doing this well with the training I've given her, I'm really proud of her.
Yeah, she's been doing really well. She's been holding herself pretty well. But I think it's going to end up being Blade who's going to come out on top. She seems to stay at that 2 stock while everybody else is at 1.
It really might be, considering the fact we got a minute 15 left in this fight, so we really may even see a sudden death scenario go down if, we can see Blade go out one more time.
1 minute.
Oh!
Okay, so now it's 2 left. 3. Isabella, Snake, and Blade.
Yeah, that was something right there at the end. So
Snake. Oh no, that was. This might bring it to a sudden death if.
Well, if Snake can hold on, he'll be featured in this sudden death.
Oh, Snake in 3rd place. Well, it's down to Isabel and Blade. Neither of them have taken a bit of damage yet, so.
Well, guys, it's really looking like we're going to see the sudden death here, and this is just awesome.
Very rare occurrence.
Especially in a battle royale like this here. Understand that there's no items, which makes it a little harder to knock out your opponent, but no, I'm just shocked to see that we're going to go ahead and see the sudden death here.
3, 2, 1.
Oh,
sudden death. Here we go. Let's see who's going to go. Let's see who's going to win.
Oh, wow.
Isabella came out on top. Wow.
I mean, it was just so quick, too. Like, if you blinked, you missed that, folks. I'm sorry.
Wow, okay. Isabella came out on top. While Snake came in 3rd. Snake didn't do too bad tonight.
Yeah, not too bad, to be quite honest with you here. I mean, I really thought I was going to see a Link here, not just because we have 4 of them in the match, but, just for the sheer fact that Link is just going to be that swordsman and really just owning up here. But, yeah, that wasn't the case here. Let's go to the data here, just get a better look at what went on. And save the replay also.
Looks like Snake got the most eliminations with 8 KOs.
Don't you just hate when that happens? You get the most KOs, but you don't win the fight? Such is the Battle Royale, the cruelness and fickleness of it. Well, let's go ahead and just take a closer look here. So we saw basically that Blade, Isabel went to that sudden death here. We could kind of see who eliminated who. I can see actually Fader got really just tag teamed by the Lynx here. that kind of stings there, because maybe these Lynx are starting to see something in Fader that these other competitors didn't, being that they are Lynx. So that's interesting. They decide to just gang up on him like that. We're seeing some other great stats here. Just as far as damage go, I mean, it looks like really both those Lynx, Fader, Blade and Cut were the primary suspects here for most damage.
It looks like Harriet and Cut, they're both the same amount, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, very seldom you see just the exact same damage given, especially when Cut, just didn't make the cut here. All right, well, we're got to look at the hit percentage here, and
Link with 60%, Cut with 60%, over half of his hits landed. Everybody did over 40%. That's actually really, really good.
No, I would agree with you, Vondo. It's either that they were really showing great aggressiveness and knew when to pick their spots, or they're just so new they don't know anything about defense yet.
Yeah. So.
maybe a little from comma A, a little from comma B. We'll call it that. But no, you're right. The hit percentage here does look quite high. I can't really believe that it would be this high in one of their first matches. So I got to give my congrats on that. But I also think maybe us working on the defense aspect would come in handy here. Especially considering every one of these amiibo I just noticed here have an attack spirit. So that's, yeah, that is interesting to see there now that I'm looking at that. Take a look at the grabs here. We got Isabel with the most grabs, obviously with that nice little long fishing pole she's got. Really comes in handy. But, yeah, other than that though, folks, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up from here. Just to kind of give you a heads up for next week here, we'll be back same time, 10 p.m. Central Standard Time for the Wii U, and we're going to be doing 11 p.m. Central Standard Time for the Nintendo Switch. Yeah, other than that though, I mean, just keep your eyes peeled on our Facebook page, the Reddit community, as well as even just, our Snapchat account as well. You can always find us on Amiibofight through Snapchat. But listen, Vondo, you want to say anything before we just let you go here? I know you're just tired as hell.
I had a really good time tonight, and all the matches were really, really well. I really did enjoy that last match, especially with that sudden death, since it's something you don't really see a lot, especially like you said in a battle royale. It was actually quite cool to see, especially in our second night of streaming. So I had a good time, and I just want to say thanks again for having me here.
Anytime, buddy. I mean, you are definitely welcome here. We appreciate you being here, and we appreciate all of you out there, regardless if you're going to be watching this live or, just even on the replay for the YouTube channel, because I know here on the East Coast and Central Standard Time, still kind of late here. So, yeah, just sound off in the comments on Facebook if you want to say anything specific or what we can do to make this more enjoyable for you. In the meantime, have a great rest of your night, guys. Awesome rest of your weekend. Good night. God bless.
Good shit. That was good.